What's up, gang? What's the deal? What's everyone doing?
Good morning. Doing well. How you doing?
Good. I'm well because I choose to be.
Good.
Well,
I like that. Mindset, baby. Mindset.
Yes, sir. Look at this. Look at this white line here. This was a limit order that I marked off yesterday for Asian session, saying this is where I'm looking to take buys no matter what off a limit order. And guess what? This shit happened at 5 a.m. You know what I was doing at 5 a.m.?
Snoozing.
No top wick. Damn, I just had a bad dream. Whew. That's what I was doing at 5 a.m. But yeah, it fucking worked out to the T. I could have just had it and still just wake up in profit. But you know what I mean? 5 a.m. wasn't it? So let's get rid of all this shit. For some reason, I still can't place a trade. Look at this. Sell, limit, fuck off. Currently set to liquidation only. What does that mean? I'm currently set to blow the account only? Why are they doing this? I restarted, pre-started, post-started. I don't know. Are there still people on Project X? I can still trade on it. No, only on top.
That's how it is in one of my other prop firm challenges that I have.
It's
And
giving you that?
trade on it in a while.
Is it giving you that error message?
Yeah, well, it's on MT5, so it's not exactly giving me. Oh, so wait, sorry, let me check again. Check my journal.
But this is top one. People are trading off top one already, off trading view. For some reason, mine just gives me that error message. What are you doing? Let's get rid of all the drawings we have here. Let's do a little analysis.
Yeah, it says only
ICO.
position closing is allowed.
Only position closing?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't get it.
You're on top one and still have Project X? Well, don't tell anyone. You're gonna blow your own spot right now. All right, dudes. Daily bullish, right? We've gapped up here, opened up bullish. The 4 hour, most recent 4 hour, right? We've kind of reached well, not really. We filled half of this daily wick to the left, but the 4 hour has closed bearish, which means we would expect this next 4 hour to come down. And the hourly has closed bearish. Ooh. Which means we would expect this current hour to come down. Let's go to the 30. The 30's closed bullish, printing a support at a support area. Bang. Also printed a bit of a resistance here that I think we're going to be able to extend on the 15. Look it up. Boom. But yeah, we can extend both areas on the 15. Boom. Boom. So yeah, closure above or closure below. We close above 50.43. We were looking good to 50.62 areas. So we close below 50.20. We're looking good at till 5,000 areas, right? Looking around 5,000 flat, 5,002. Yeah. Good. I'll get up here. There we go. That. And yeah, let's see if we can get a closure above 50.43 or a closure below 50.20. It's 9:10. We have 20 minutes till NYC open, which means any kind of closure outside the range will be an indication of volume. Plus, we're entering a high volume time at 9:30. So that's a double whammy right there, right? You should have double the volume, double the fun, double mint gum. Remember the old Mentos commercials? The guy would come outside in a black suit, sit down on a bench, and it would give him like zebra stripes. So he would lay down fully on the bench and just turn around, and then like suit had stripes on it. Mentos, fresh maker. Yo, a whole bunch of you are sending me messages on how to activate your top 1 account because you're getting the same message I am. Well, you're in luck because I'm getting the same message. You're not in luck because I don't know how to fucking solve it. So you're not alone, but I ain't got a solution. So let's just wait till my top 1 futures connect comes back from his honeymoon and responds. Okay. I don't know if Dan LaBelle is lucky or this shit just not gonna work when he tries to place a trade. Try to place a trade, brother. See what it does. Let's see if I'm gonna trade if it works. Good. Yeah, just open a feeler. Yeah. Feeler trade. Feeler position. I hope I'm lucky. It'd be wild if you like make some money on it and then they send you an email saying it's null and void or whatever. None of this shit doesn't count. What up, though? You guys traded in the Zooms, huh? Last night? This morning? How'd you guys do?
Got a couple hundred pips.
14,000 pips.
No, literally a couple hundred.
I'm saying now what Wix used to say. Sick of my own shit. Yeah, you gotta get sick and tired of your own shit. I wonder how other cultures translate our dumb sayings. Same way we translate their dumb sayings. Yeah, for example, if you were to say, go fuck yourself in Russian, the direct translation from Russian to English would be walk on a dick. That's how it would translate directly. So, yeah, the same way we translate their stupid sayings. All right. Be like, walk on a dick. Man, nah, I'm just... I'm gonna go fuck myself, bro. See you later. Top Step allows orders still, by the way. But that's Top Step. They own Project X. Do you plan on retiring from the charts in the coming future? No. We are so lucky to be doing this professionally and not playing in the NBA or golf. You could do deep, into retirement, but like, professional hockey, anything, soccer, like any professional sport, right? You kind of like 35, 40, like you're done. You're done. Over here in trading, 60, 70, 80, there's no retirement age. You can be, as long as your mind is functional, as long as you have mental clarity, not even full mental capacity, but mental clarity. I think you could be doing this well into your, well into old age. Some of y'all like, man, nah, we ain't lucky. I'd rather be in the NBA. I'd rather be at the Olympics right now, fucking curling my ass off. Even if money was already good enough for you in the... man, I just love what I do. And I think, like, and I love teaching. Yeah, so, if I wasn't doing this, if money was just, like, never ending, I would probably be educating others, helping them come up. First thing you do when you come up, right, is get a bottle and some strippers, right? No, you reach your hand down and you help others up. That's what you do. You turn around, you put your hand down, and you bring others up with you. This keeps you sharp. I think you just got to stay active, physically active, mentally active, right? That's the key to not aging or aging slowly, right? Slower than usual is staying busy, not necessarily staying active, but keeping busy. You keep busy, you don't age as you would if you had nothing else to do or nothing to do. People at the Zoom door, come in, Chelsea. You trade in Asia Live? Yes, sir. We traded last night. Talked about these buy limits over here. Unfortunately, it happened 5 a.m. We also got some sells after stream yesterday in the signal channel off a top wick right here. Yeah. What time was this? This was, yeah, at midnight we got it. It was around midnight. That top wick. How about we do B plus and put them both together? Bring them up to the bottles and strippers? Oh. No, that's the low stakes table. Remember I was talking about the low stakes table? Right now we're sitting at a low stakes table. Right? You take that money that you make and instead of giving it to strippers, you invest it in your own kids, your own friends, your own family. Right? That's the high stakes table of life. Everything else is arbitrary. Every type of risk outside of that high stakes table is it's trivial. None of it matters once you're at the high stakes table. I agree. My party days long. It's not even my party days long. I'm down to party, but like different type of party. Like I don't find enjoyment in the things that I used to find enjoyment in, like when I was 20. I used to not be able to wait to get on my motorcycle. Every morning I'd wake up and just be fiending, like run into my bike, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., get on the bike and I call my boys, yo, we riding? We riding out today? Shit about motorcycles. I used to love going to the club, man. I used to, yo, we going out? We going out tonight? Yo, Tuesday? I bet. We going out anyway. Oh. I'm down to go out now. Just not the same type of going out. Bikes with the homies. Yeah, bro, I used to wake up in the morning. First thing I would do was just call the boys, call around, be like, yo, who's riding? You guys are out today? Let's fucking go. Yeah, and like, that shit just doesn't hold the same weight no more. And a lot of shit doesn't. People be like, yo, you want to go to the club? We're getting a few bottles. I'd be like, this shit does not sound interesting to me right now. Can't we just talk about the economic state of the world, please?
Yeah,
Yo-yo is what Trump calls the U.S. currency. This is why I love trading structure. This is why I love trading structure. Anybody understand why? Anybody knows why I love trading structure? I love trading structure because it doesn't lie. It tells on itself when it's broken, right? You can clearly identify a structure break. You can clearly tell when you're wrong. You can clearly tell when the market's going in a different direction, right? Structure, it's binary. It's either intact or it's broken, right? There's no kinda. You know, once a key high or a low is taken with intent and it closed, and you know the price just drives through or closes through it, the market's made a decision. So breaks are objective, right? A break of structure means price did something it shouldn't have done if the previous narrative was still valid, right? And that's information. That's not an opinion, or it's not your perspective, or it's not your not what you think about the charts. It's not an opinion. It's literally data. It's information. It gives you timing, not just bias, right? Anyone can say, oh, it looks bullish, it looks bearish. Structure is going to tell you when that bias actually changes, not when you feel like it should, right? And that's why I love it, because risk becomes obvious here, right? When structure breaks, your invalidation is clean. You know you're wrong, right? And if price comes back and reclaims it, like you just, you know, it's easy. No mental gymnastics. So what do I do here? No. Structure is broken. And what happens then? It kind of removes hope, which is like, you're like, fuck, it removes hope. Yeah, it removes hope out of the trade, right? Hope lives inside ranges. Structure breaks kill hope, and they force you to reposition. So structure doesn't lie. Honest, and when it breaks, the story changes, and then it's your job to trade a new story. That's why I love structure in the market, because it doesn't freaking lie. NYC open here in 5 minutes. Gonna closure above and continue to push up, or are we gonna reject here and drop hit? I'd rather drop, right? Look at the 4 hour. We've created this top wick. We got another 35 minutes to start coming down here for a flip. And we go. Welcome everyone. Make sure content from drinking all that. Thank you, Santos. Yes, please drop a like and sub to the channel. Sub to the channels. Yeah, I can't believe this shit happened at 5 a.m. I would have been here fucking over leveraging my ass off that position. Damn it. Copy. Have you tried to trade a 1 second chart? No. I haven't tried to trade a 1 minute chart. As a matter of fact, I can't even place a trade right now with all this bullshit going on. WTF top one. WTF.
Is there a different contract, maybe?
No, no. Nope, nope. This should work. This needs to work.
That's the live account, right?
This is the one,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the top one live.
Yeah.
When they send me emails and logins, they don't tell me pre-live. They're like, no, your live account login is this. So I don't think there's a thing as a live and a pre-live. It's just, that's what it is. Just one.
Maybe try MGC, Jay?
Oh no, we tried that yesterday. Yeah, we tried that last night. It was.
And the same thing.
It gives me the same error message. Cause look at the message.
Sure.
No, it's not telling me like I'm like margined out or anything. Right? Like, your account is currently set to liquidation only due to manual disable. Not sure what that even means. Please contact the trade desk for additional details. To learn more, please contact your broker. I did.
Due to manual disable.
I think it's just because they were transferring all the data from my old account into TradeOvate, and damn, TradeOvate. TradeOvate sounds like a really long runner position you took at 8 a.m. TradeOvate. Or you had 8 of your boys over and you took a position, you're like, yep, TradeOvate. Big money is short, I think. It's the trade of 8. 2 minutes. Dos. Big money short.
Hey,
What?
Hey, Wix.
Yeah.
Top 1 Futures has posted on their Discord and announcements that basically, if you're getting that same error message, is to contact support. If you go to their Discord channel, you can do the SOS/get support or get support tab under important, and
Under
the
where?
team should be able to fix
Under
that for you within
important,
minutes.
giveaways, get support, and what do I click in there?
Yeah, get support. Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's in the announcements. They just announced it.
Click this link. Look for the top 1 Futures logo in the bottom right corner. Click the logo. Enter the subject of your question, and a support agent will be with you shortly. Oh, I'm not even gonna go. So can I just send them a screenshot of that?
I have not slept at all tonight.
It says ask us anything, and then it's wow. So that respected. The 30 respected here. And the 15 respected, and we're still getting a bottom wick on a drive here right now. So there's no positions here. There's nothing going on. This shit's just gonna pump heavy. Watch this reach the top of the range in like a second. 100 pips here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm expecting this candle to be up here in a split second. There we go. Push it up. Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. There, coming up. We just spoke about this. What do we say? 100 pips here. Go to the 1 minute. That came up. Oh, 99. W. Good day, Wix9. Thank you for contacting Top 1 Futures Support. This is your support representative. How may I assist you today? Flip the switch, buddy. Need my shit live. Flip my own account. Now I've been getting cooked the past week. Why don't you take your own advice? You mean just on the buys there? Because there's no stops there. It would be an illogical, impulsive buy, not a planned for buy, right? It would just be something you've seen all the time, so we kind of understand what's happening. What's happening? But it doesn't make it a logical trade based, you know, on our breakdown. It's just not everything falls in line, especially the risk. Yo. God damn it, Top 1. Do better. Can I have the account number? Oh, you work there, bro. I think we're on our way. I think they're turning it on right now. Tell me to hold on. We might be trading on it. Minute. God damn it. This was an amazing position here. It never came back there. At least 3. We would have collected at least 300 pips there at 5 a.m. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? All right, come on. Come on, Tom 1. Hold that one. Give me an answer now. On the cut, gold is neutral. It has a neutral reading. As far as that is concerned, price will be choppy for the meantime. Ooh, thank you for that information. I don't know about gold being neutral. Well, no way. No way, Jose. What up? How your weekend? Wixie. Damn, no one's called me Wixie since Tin Man. Shout out to you, Tin Man, if you're here. Carl. Carl. The funky name. You guys ever met a Carl? I never met a Carl. Hey. Told the kids I'm gonna go get them Starbucks. Does this qualify? That should qualify.
It's like the logo to me. Must be official.
Hey, what was that? Jordan had the same one? What flavor that is, man? Oh, it's the same one. It's the caramel, dog.
Yeah, I literally have the caramel one.
Yeah, I asked Don. He was like, nope. It don't qualify. He's like, that's a negative. That's a negative. People at the Zoom door. Welcome. Join us. Joined us. Tom Taylor in the building. What up, T? What does Don know about Starbucks anyways? Yeah, it was more of a like a Tim Horton type of question. You're right. You're right. Canadians have a Tim Hortons, which is like it's a mix between Dunkin' Donuts and a Starbucks. It's like it's like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You get a Tim Hortons by you too over there? Or it's clear because you're close enough to Canada to kind of see it, right? You see a Tim Hortons from your backyard.
Tim Hortons is killing Dunkin' Donuts in Michigan right now.
Oh, they got them, right? You got them over there?
Man, they killing it. They killing Dunkin' Donuts. You'll see one Dunkin' Donuts for every 3 or 4 Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we don't have them here because it's too far from the border. We're close enough to the southern border, so we get the little cafecito.
They killing Dunkin' Donuts here. Literally.
Tim's literally standing in front of a fucking Dunkin' Donuts just fucking wailing at it.
But you know, Tim Hortons is connected with Wendy's, so they'll have a building with just Tim Hortons and Wendy's together.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
they used to have the KFC and a Taco Bell in one in my neighborhood. You'd walk
Right.
into the thing and you'd be like, man, can I have a chicken little and a soft taco supreme? Put them in the same
Really?
bag.
They're killing them from 5 o'clock in the morning with the breakfast all the way till lunch, and Wendy's all the way to night. One building.
Yeah. The Pizza Hut Taco Bells were goated. Yeah, they still got those. Still got those.
Yeah, I very rarely do see somebody with a Dunkin' Donut cup. Tim Hortons everywhere.
Yeah, it's the brokies. You get a Dunkin' Donuts cup, you fucking people look at you like you're wearing Payless shoes. You're like, damn, dog. Don't they have a Foot Locker next to you?
You just don't even see them that much anymore. One every blue moon. Tim Hortons is everywhere.
You hate to see it, but you love to hate it. Hate to see it, but love to hate it. Most people don't know Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons was an actual person and was a professional hockey player in the NHL. Word.
Hmm.
I'm a professional supermodel on Instagram. I'm also a real soldier in Call of Duty. You guys don't thank me for my service, yo, I swear. Thank you for your service, Wix. Makes sense. Only Canadians would know that. Yeah. Jay's not a Canadian. Jay's just like really good at doing detective work. You do some investigating on your ass. Mexico is full of Tim Hortons. Yeah, Tim Hortons was a hockey player from the Wayne Gretzky era. Oh. Well, it's a much better coffee maker. Tim Hortons. You gotta be famous and open up a place. You guys going to Trudeau's? Imagine. Yeah. Pick me up a sandwich from Trudeau's. I need some poutine from Justin Trudeau's. You ever smoked the whole blunt in one pull?
Not possible.
How you know I'm talking to you? Kenny's like, man, weak question. I got this. Hold on, everybody, put your hands down. I got this one, chat.
They smoking joints, if anything. I'm the only blunt smoker around here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's how you knew. I was talking to you though. I just smoked half a joint in one pull. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I could have taken a deeper breath and could have been. Where are you going? What are you doing? I saw a Russian movie or show somewhere. That better not be the whole story, bro. That better be the beginning to a really funny story right now. Where a mobster, one drags a whole cigarette before like a drug deal. Yeah, I don't know. I got the long for the simple fact. All right, hold on. We close with no top wick here, but this is NYC open. There's that top wick made. No, not for you. Not with the 30 looking like this. This ain't a quality limit. Remember it being really funny? Was it training day or something like that? We are not gangsters. We are Russians. Let the zoom know. Let the zoom know. Damn, 40 pip bounced down.
You know you're on camera, right?
Talking about me?
I'm talking about wicks. You don't usually smoke on camera. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it. I was just asking right before Kenny said that. I was asking, you guys ever have the feeling like you're being watched?
All the time.
Yeah, I got the feeling like someone's watching me. You ever got that feeling? I'm like, somebody be watching me. Close your eyes, everybody. Yeah, I was just advised to not smoke on camera. There's a reason that motherfucker don't have a job no more. Bullshit ass advice. Heads on your ass. Yeah. The best thing that can happen for us here is a resistance being printed. Not because we can head down, but because if we print a resistance here after this fucking massive push up here, right? We had a 400 pip push up with no pullback, no retracement. If this resistance can actually hold, right? And once, you know, we've confirmed that this is a resistance over here, over here, over here. But if it can hold on this candle and then we can break above here, then we can say, all right, there's a support being formed somewhere here. We're closing above that resistance. That support will be our stops, and then we can look to continue up here. There's clean range to the left. But if there's no resistance formed here, it would be a really tough to... Yo, who the fuck is calling me? Potential spam. Well, if potential spam, I'm going to potentially ignore you. It's wild. Do you ever call me in the middle of my stream again? Fuck, man. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get a little resistance here. Gonna get a 4-hour closure, so this would be really amazing. We can then fill the rest of the range up here. Oh, man. You back for what? Oh, mute. Come on, gold. I get knocked down, but I get up again. So gold be doing. Gets knocked down, then it's up again. Come on, gang. I need some comment. Anybody really opinionated on yesterday's Super Bowl? Any opinions on Bad Bunny? I'm kidding. I'm just... All right. Yo. Thought of argument in chat. It was the worst Super Bowl halftime show ever. Go. Don't act white like Kenny? Nah, what do you want me to do? Act black? All right, hold on. Pretend I'm your father. LOL, you dumbass. Hey, bro, I got a sense of humor. This is for your amusement. I'm Jewish and people be telling me to pick up the quarter off the floor all the time. Ice should have made a halftime appearance. Somebody should have called it in, bro. Damn. Damn, yo. What? They missed an opportunity. For real. Deported Bad Bunny. I don't know about Bad Bunny. I'm pretty sure he legit, but like.
Deporting where? Back to Puerto Rico?
He's from Puerto Rico. It's American territory.
That's what I'm saying. Who we talking about?
We ain't gonna,
Yeah, like
we ain't gonna really deport him, but
I'll be
they
in Puerto
could have
Rico.
forced him to speak English.
I'll be there next month. I'll let you know if he's there.
all his songs are in Portuguese or whatever. Fucking
Portuguese?
is it Portuguese? I can't fucking. I don't
No,
know.
he's Spanish.
Spanish.
He's
Oh,
US
he's
citizen.
Spanish,
Yeah,
never mind,
that's why I
sorry.
said they're
I thought
not
it was I
deporting
thought it was
Bad Bunny,
Portuguese
but the
for
three
some reason.
farmers that he had swinging on the light poles, them boys ain't got papers.
I'll be in Puerto Rico next month. I'll let you know.
He is a U.S. citizen, by the way.
I'm going at the end of March.
Yeah, don't forget that they were giving out citizenship like candy during the Biden era. So the question is, who isn't at this point?
Well, I wouldn't be
insane.
surprised if, like, you know, if some really big, like, foreign leaders got some papers, got some U.S. papers. Jason said, "Fuck it, still deport him."
You want to know who got citizenship in the time during Biden and applied for it and got it?
Yeah.
You know who did, right?
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Can't believe they did that shit. Goddamn morons.
Who did?
Ridiculous. Ugh.
I have no idea.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, you can say.
Zelensky, president of your country, bro.
You got a U.S. citizenship?
Yes, he applied for it and got it
Nice.
while
W.
everything was
You
happening.
know, they
during
offered
Biden,
for him
during-
to leave. They Biden hit him up like when the shit was starting. He was like, "Bro, you want to leave the country? We got you with
He
some
got the
papers."
citizenship though. He got the citizenship.
I think
How
he's got to
insane is
leave the
that?
country
President-
though. I think Zelensky, like once he's out of office, he's got to leave the country. He can't stay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get murdered.
It's
hopefully.
not about murder. He's gonna go to jail with the amount of corruption that was happening there. Like
Still
the
happening.
next his opposition, if his opposition comes in, he's got to go. Make jokes about Ukraine. Okay.
You guys know Zelensky was an actor.
Their Olympic team. Make jokes about Ukraine. Look at their Olympic team. Joke. President Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, is a very famous actor. He owns the biggest comedy network in the country, right? Television network. Like he's the owner of the television network, and he played the president of Ukraine on TV for many years before becoming the actual president.
He's a plant.
He was the president on TV for many years for every family, every night in prime time. He played the president on one of the biggest shows on television for many years. And then he became the president. People were already used to seeing him in the role of the president in prime time every night. That would be, yeah, it would be like who did we have playing the president before? Like Morgan Freeman we had playing the president. Like whoever's played, imagine them becoming the president. Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland, I think.
It'd be like
Was
Tyler
president.
Perry becoming president, exactly. What was that? ¿Qué pasó?
Morgan Freeman played a good president.
What?
Morgan Freeman played a pretty good president.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman. He could have played the president 60 years ago. That guy's been the same age for the last 60 years. How does he pull that off? Morgan Freeman has been 60 years old for the last 60 years. Has not fucking changed. I remember watching Morgan Freeman in the Shawshank, right? Shawshank Redemption. And then like
Top 5 movies of all time.
and then I see the motherfucker playing God on Bruce Almighty. And this shit was like 20 years later, and this asshole's the same age.
I think he's like 85 or 87 now or something like that. He's close to his 90s.
That motherfucker looks 60.
Yeah, but
He's
he's black.
88.
Black
88?
people, when they age, they're like Asians. They
he's
don't
88.
seem their age. They don't appear their age yet.
He's 88. 88. Should I hold or close the buy? Did you just open it, or did you open it a long time ago? For real, you've been 60-year-old since 1990? Yeah, he's been 60 years old since 1960, bro. Black don't crack, but it do chap. Definitely chaps.
Yeah, it's not like Italian women. They're so beautiful when they're young, and when they get older, they look like mold.
Wait to alienize an entire fucking fan base of people.
Ah,
All
they
the
know it.
Italian
I
women that
love
are fans
Italian
here
women.
just
They're
ran out.
beautiful. They are really beautiful.
All the
but they're
bambinas
not.
just ran out.
Yeah, bro. Like one
Is that what
day
you call
they're
them,
the
bambina?
next. There's no adulthood. It's like immediate grandmother. It's insane.
What, Italian women? Like, they're like teenager,
Yeah, a lot
you
of
hit
Italian
18,
women are like
boom,
that.
senior citizen.
Not all Latinas, but a lot of Latinas, yes, they age really badly. Thank God, my girl's family, they are look a lot younger than their age.
Oh, unknown. There you go. Jose just gave you some advice. He's got proprietary info that we do not have, and he's telling you to close.
You got what?
Oh, Jose is talking to unknown. Unknown's asking if he should close or not. But
Oh,
Jose's saying close. There's a big price imbalance when the hourly closes. It will start to pull back. So he's got
Yeah, it
some.
might
He's
reject
got
there
some
also.
insider info there. Hey, the 4-hour closed
Ah.
here, gang. Wait, hold on. We closed above the most recent 4-hour range, but we are respecting the overall. We don't really have a top wick. We have a top wick, but in relation to the entire 4-hour candle, which is 543 pips, the top wick of which is about 35 pips. No, that's like almost non-existent. In today's, it's like a 3-pip wick in today's money. Right at this area. So we need a clear and obvious closure above the range here to look for positions, or we need to break back down, and that would take some help from smaller time frames here. Bit tough. Bit tough. There's that pullback incoming that Jose was just telling you about, right? Broke the highs here. Weekly bearish. There's a chance to fill this previous wick.
Dude, apparently Bad Bunny deleted his whole Instagram profile because everyone in America didn't like his halftime show.
I wouldn't say everyone in America. I just went online today. And,
the
like,
majority.
The social media is lit up with support for Bad Bunny. Social media was all over it. In love with it. So I don't think it was that bad. I think a lot of it has to do with people's opinions their predisposition, I guess. People's opinions about the whole situation overall.
Exactly.
But honestly, like, the show wasn't trash. Like, they put money into it. It wasn't great. It wasn't something but afterwards, right? Afterwards we didn't rewatch the whole show, but we watched a lot of the highlights. It wasn't the worst thing ever, and it wasn't the best thing ever. I was kind of indifferent to the show, not in love with the concept, and I'm not a fan of bad money. So to me, it was like, fuck this. I don't want to watch this. Plus, I was pissed off that the fucking commercials were way below average for a Super Bowl. Usually, that's the place where you see all the best commercials, the funniest ideas, the coolest ideas for commercials, and it wasn't creative. No creativity. And yeah. I also believe if they called ICE to the midfield, kind of would have made it more entertaining. Definitely, you would have definitely seen more than just Alex G streaking. There would a lot of people. You wouldn't have enough security. Catch everybody. That would have added some fun to the halftime show. I think that would have made it a lot more fun. Can't believe Alex G did that shit again. Wait, he did that shit again? I didn't even know he did that. I know he did it last year. Wix, that is inappropriate, man. If you think the shit I say is fucked up, imagine the things I almost say. Imagine the shit I almost say.
Bro, I just got a notification. Discord to globally require a biometric face scan or ID verification for full access next month to protect quote unquote teen safety, end quote. Holy crap. That's ridiculous, bro. Yo, there's no more privacy, man. Yeah, you know who owns Discord.
Like the Dave Chappelle shit. Remember? He's like, we need to prove who you are. Split your cheeks and lift your sack. We're like, oh, there's easier ways of telling who I am, sir. Same shit here. It's easier ways of telling who I am. You know, if possible. We got your back, so we say if you get banned from liberal, we'll probably roll the W. Thank you. Yeah, it's just jokes. We're just I can't. If there is a place to be offended, maybe there are, but this ain't it. This isn't the stream to get offended at, right? I make fun of myself more than anybody else. So, yeah. Get a sense of humor. This is for your amusement. I can't game chat with my kids on Roblox because they age verify chat and only let you talk to your age range. I'm kind of glad that you can't game chat with your kids, in general with kids on Roblox, bro. Walk into their room. See if the fucker's breathing or something. Trying to chat him up in the game chat. How's the day so far? It's all right. Yo, I forgot about this guy. Should be enabled now. It looks like you haven't replied to any. Oh, we are now closing. You can still open it. Oh, I forgot to reply. This should be working now. Hold on. They just tell me the sell limit. We live. All right, gang, come on. Now, this is where we optimize how we do this shit. What's the best way for me to do this? So now I got a limit, right? Let's say I'm limiting. I need TPs and stops. So this would be a shitty way to do it, right? Boom. Right? I would need to like change this. Quantity. Yeah. It's too many buttons. Hold on. Or we do trade, right? We do trade. We go limit. And we go buy, sell. Right? Sell limit, buy limit. We have a buy limit. Stop loss. TP. buy. That makes it active, right? And then we can drag shit. Yeah, all right, so this is how we're gonna play it. Yep. This is gonna take a little bit of getting used to, because we might have to, like, you know, because this is so counterintuitive at this moment, at this point, because we haven't done this yet. It's funny, we kind of closed the above on the hourly, right? Because the hourly level is right there. Right there, right there. Sorry, right there. But we did not close about a 15. Right there, the 15. So we did close bullish, however, so I am more bullish than bearish here. The 4 hours bullish, the daily's bullish. 2 hour bullish. 2 hour also closed above the most recent level there, right? So the stronger price, the movement has been up. And the more recent push has been up. But if we can create some kind of resistance here, still close above, right? Maybe we hold the hourly, close above the 15, and then we're good to go, right? Because the level we're holding right now is the hourly. Closure above here gives you a celery play, right? If the next candle's able to do. Ah, what are you doing? Kind of close above here, fall in line with the higher time frame. Then we can look for positions. This will be or we get some kind of onion here and we're gonna look for some sales. Gang, by the way, please drop a like and sub to the channel if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet. Or if you're enjoying the conversation, or if you're irritated and pissed off by our conversation, drop a like, sub to the channel, and share this stream. Please help me grow this community. We are 30.2K subscribers. All bought. All fake. We're faking all the number. We paper subscribing. We paper trading. We paper gurus. We do, right? These are demo subscribers right there. 30.2 in demo subs.
Oh, we hit the 30.2? Nice.
Yeah, we hit 30.2, but those aren't real. That's demo. Demo
Nice.
account subscribers.
Congrats.
Ivey. The Jewish came out. Uh-oh. 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 I appreciate the kind words there, Jose. We follow you, whatever other platform. Truth Social. Streaming on Truth Social now. All bought and paid for. Hell yeah.
You can stream on my platform if we need to.
Like a social media platform or like your YouTube channel?
In my TV network.
Oh. Mm.
Something to think about.
What is a Jew? What is Yid? Hey, look, man, you can't say that word. That's unless you're Jewish, bro. That's like the N word. You can't say that to me, bro. Yid, Jid, Yid. That's to me. It's like calling a white man cracker.
Damn.
You can't say that to a Jewish person. What's your thoughts on climate change? Demo, all demo. Do you really want my opinion? You might not agree with it. Always changing. Here's my real thought on climate change. Why is it climate change now and not global warming? Why did you guys start with global warming and then move to climate change? a little misleading there, right? Because you guys started, hey, man, global warming, by year 2000, the world will be underwater or like under ice. Remember Al Gore with the whole, he had the whole movie? We need to act now. And then we have this Greta dum-dums flying around the world. Climate change. Why doesn't she fly into fucking Iran and tell them to stop fucking hanging people? Fucking climate change. What happened to global warming? You know what happened to global warming? They finally got the numbers back, and it turns out it was cooling for 17 years. And then you know what? The Earth is 4 billion years old. The Earth is 4 billion years old. We got like 2,000 years worth of data. How the fuck you know climate's changing right now? I mean, it's always changing. How you know warming, cooling, like what the normal thing? We got 2,000 years of data and 4 billion years of history. And don't tell me we can go in the fucking we in the samples and so we can kind of tell the ice age and all. Great. What was the weather? Give me the fucking temperature reading day by day. So, you know, you kind of go to climate change and then like, you know, global warming doesn't really stick. You go to climate change and then you're like, well, yeah, we have an impact. I believe the society as a whole, humans as a whole have an impact. But then like, why the fuck is the US doing anything about it? Right? Why are we fucking recycling? And then you look at India, where they have the largest population in the world and they're fucking trashing the place. What good are we doing? No, everybody got to do something. You ever went to the pyramids? Yes. I was 6 years old. So that was like 35 years ago. I went to the pyramids in the early 90s. Early 90s, like 93, something like that. Maybe I was 7 years old. Just explain how they know, bro. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm not a big believer in us affecting climate change on an extinction level, unless we fucking blow up a future nobles. 30,000 protesters have died in Iran in the past 2 months, but no media. 30,000 is on the good end. Like, I'm thinking there's over 50,000. Maybe there's probably way more. But like, where's Greta Thunberg and her activism? Where's all that bullshit? She needs to fly into North Korea and tell them to stop fucking launching missiles into the ocean. Bad for the whales. Greenland was all green a few centuries ago and now it's a piece of ice. It's a fucking iceberg, yeah. Yeah, I saw that episode with Speed, Danny. It's pretty dope. Yeah, he went to the pyramids. With a Lord Farquaad. Welcome to Deluxe, such a town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Remember that? Remember the song when they get to the Dulac to meet Lord Farquaad? Donkey's like, let's do that again. No, Donkey. You cannot fuck the planet to become a power in this world and then go to third country and tell them to clean with us to keep that gap. Your source is my uncle's WhatsApp group or what? I'm telling you that if you want to have an impact on climate change, a positive impact, you cannot. China and India cannot sit by while America recycles. We cannot have recycling plants and we cannot have recycling bins in the entire country and think it's going to do something when no other country in the world is doing it. When the two biggest populations in the world aren't doing it. That's my point. And whatever treaties they have, whatever, like, you know, remember they had the deals to the global warming deals with the entire world. Remember China, everybody signing that we're gonna, you know, we're gonna decrease emissions, we're gonna recycle and all that bullshit. If you look at the wording in there, US has to decrease emissions now, and China has to do it within the next 20 years. India has to do it within the next 50 years. And I'm like, why the fuck should we ruin our economy and they just gotta chill for the next 20 or 50 years? No. Either everybody's putting in a little work so this shit works, or what's the point of us doing it and the two biggest populations in the world aren't doing shit? China and India don't give a shit about climate change. So how the fuck does it make sense for just the US to confirm? You want to do something on a global scale? Fine. Other than that, you know, America. Man, can we get something here? If we can close above 50.62, we'll be good for these buys. Right? Remember I said we want to form a little resistance, and then if we can bounce up here, we'll be breaking resistance off a support level. And if we close up above, we got some pretty clean range up here. All right, we should be coming up to our up here. Dun, 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 dun. For when we needed to save the trees. I'm in a sell from the top of the hourly wick, close 80% now, then let's go. We buying support? It's an interesting proposition. No, I would if we got that closure above. As we were pulling back, I would expect us to continue up here off the bottom wick. And, or maybe if we didn't have a top wick on the current candle. All right, because you can technically take that buy and keep your stops below the wick that got us there last time. But we also don't see, right, you see the market coming down here? Oof, that's tough. Look at that wick. Yeah, so you kind of, that's where your stop would be. It would be the lowest common denominator, which would be here. That would be it. 126, and honestly, I don't think we get there. I don't think we get there for our entries. Actually, we might have. That might have been entry right there. So let's just wait for our original breakdown, which was, let's get this resistance printed here, confirm it. Let's get a pullback down to support, which we just did, right? Support levels even right there. There, you see, kind of hits that level on the dot. And now let's wait for that closure above. So we had a resistance, we have a support, we have a closure above the most recent resistance driving from support. Once we get, you know, once that closure happens, we give the market the D. A happened, B happened. We need to, right now we need C, which is the closure above. A was the resistance, B was the support, D is the closure above, and if we get that, we give the market the D, which is the dry. How long you been growing your locks? 8 years. I started growing them when I started trading. Maybe 9 years, like a little bit before, right? So, yeah. And my locks are about half the length that they were. I cut half of it off because it was too long and too heavy. But when I cut my locks off, they were at my ankles. Well, right below my knee, right? Almost at my ankle. If I stand up and let my hair down, they were almost down to my ankles. And when I put it up, it was so fucking heavy, it would hurt my neck. So I cut half of them off. Matter of fact, how much was cut off? Today you took buy trade or what? No, today we had sells. It was actually in today's daily candle right here. We had sells last night off a top wick right there at midnight. 12:30, we had sells right there. 12:30. Even we can plan for celery, like the vegetable, right? Your favorite vegetable. Actually, my favorite vegetable is Joe Biden, but celery is my second favorite vegetable. Just grabbed 80 pips. Incredible. Good job, good job, good job. Told you it would pull back. Look at the 15 and look to fill all. I told you guys, no way Jose got the fucking insider info. So, you got the Pelosi tracker or what, bro? Dang, it took me almost 5 years. I'm still at my neck. Wow. Good positions on silver. 8 a.m. Nice. Yeah, silver's been moving. Been trading only gold for 3 years. And for the last year, I've basically been a break-even station. Any advice? You're at the hardest stage, but it's got to be. It's Pelosi's your neighbor. Get me off with that one. Is she really? But so yeah, what I was gonna say is honestly, most traders don't even get to the break-even stage. This is the longest stage, right? So you're reading structure correctly. You're not randomly gambling, right? That's what break-even kind of tells you. Break even on gold after 3 years. It doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing. It honestly, to me, when people tell me that, I feel like it means like you're almost there, and gold is just it's exposing its like last weaknesses to you, right? So you can read structure. You just kind of. I bet you over participate, right? Gold doesn't pay anticipation; it pays confirmation and timing. So most break-even traders, they either they take a clean structure, but at the wrong time of day, right? They haven't had the discipline yet, or you trade the better setups the same way, or you put the same risk on your A+ trades, right, that you do on your B+ trades, or you enter too early, right? It's really more of a mental thing when you're at a break-even stage, and the shift from break-even to profitability. Really, it's a boring shift. It's not as exciting as getting to profitability from losing all the time, right? But it's a decisive shift. It happens very decisively. It happens very cleanly. And technically, what's going to happen is you're going to end up taking fewer trades. You're going to wait longer for positions, right? Candle closes, not hope. And, you're going to end up showing up during the volume time only. You're going to see that there's going to be an improvement in what you're doing just by making simple adjustments and not really changing the way you trade, right? And you're gonna look and you're gonna understand that, well, the first move is coming, the second move is coming. You're gonna understand, hey, let this first move go to catch the second move, be extra, to have an extra confirmation. And those little tunes, right? Those little optimizations, that's what's gonna kind of start separating you from the pack, from the break-even pack, right? And just slowly get you forward. You know, one A+ trade can really pay you for days, and you know, three, oh, if this looks right type of trades, you know, 3 of those fucking erase everything you're doing. So I think it's not that you're not profitable or you're not stuck at the break-even stage. I think you're just undisciplined at the final gate, right? You have this last boss, and you're not disciplined enough to beat that boss just yet. You know, tighten up, and the break-even disappears really fast. Turns into profitability. Tighten up. Just trust me. Simple tweaks. Simple tweaks will break you out of break-even stage into profitability, and you don't even realize that you're already there. And those simple tweaks are not tweaks that you need in your actual trading. My biggest thing when I was break-even is that overtrade. Yeah, on top of that, managing my risk when the drawdown was key. It's just, you're already profitable. Just those simple tweaks. You do them, and boom, the losses disappear, the profits stay in your pocket, and all of a sudden, shit, you got extra money. You do it over and over, and all of a sudden, you've got a license to print money. Everything you just said is good for a short. Clip it and post it. Hey! Clip it. Where's DH? Where's DH over here? It's the homie. These markets are choppy. What's there? Pretty good. Pretty good. You want this? Okay, go ahead. Are you okay? You have fever? What do you do? Good.
No bottom wick on this 30-minute.
Might
Just
have-
open.
might have a fever. You
Not
look
yet.
bad. You look great.
Share.
Your hair?
Yeah.
So now what is the narrative? Are we waiting for a break and retest? Not necessarily a break and a retest, but I need a break, right? We need a closure outside the range. And if we get it here, 10:30, if we get it on the next 30-minute candle, it would be ideal because that takes us into London close volume. And if we get breaks of highs London close volume, we should push. The key here is to close outside the range first, right? Look. We needed a resistance, we got. We needed to drive off support, which we got. Now we need a closure above the range, which is the third part of what we need. Oh, they said you look like me. This is the baby of the family. She's the youngest one. Look, see, here, I'll mini you.
I'm 6.
You're 6, yes. Still, you're the youngest one. Kaya is 8, right? So she's older than you. Lala is 13, so she's older than you. So you're the baby of the family.
like Kaya's age.
What was that?
I'm almost like Kaya's age.
You're almost Kaya's age, yeah. You're still younger.
I'm 2 months younger than her.
Orders are 65. Are adding again? What do you mean? Are those sell orders or buy orders?
2 months younger than her.
You live in my dream life, be profitable, have a lovely family. Thank you. Yeah, well, things aren't always as peachy as they seem. So don't, you know, don't wish for my life. Wish for yours to be, you know, work on bettering your own, but, you know, I have my own hardships. Heavy sellers? Ooh, you saying we might fake out here, Trissa? Go play with him. Go play with Benny. Oh, this guy jealous. He saw you climb up on top of me. That's why he's doing this. Stop, bro. Yo, this guy. Bro. Yo, stop. He saw her hanging on sitting on me, and he got mad jealous, and he just ran in here and pushed her away, and now he's in here. Whoa, stop pressing buttons, bro. Clicking on my fucking... Bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. Come on. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Heavy sellers? Damn, blew right past the heavy sellers. Those guys aren't drawdown. Yeah, bring him over there. Bring him over there. He keeps pushing. Go outside. Knucklehead. You scallywag. You nincompoop. The dog's a nincompoop. Hey, can you do me a favor? Either go outside with him or go back to the living room. Well, now we're looking for a retest. Remember we said we needed a break closure outside, but this pushed heavy, so we just need a retest and a fill of the wick. That's what we're going to look for. Such a lovely day. Bring this down here where we tapped. Hold on a second. Now my hands are itchy. This guy licked me everywhere. Toxic, bro. Toxic. You have a favorite place in my frozen fountain? What kind of floor? You're gonna break that. You can step on it and break it. Put it back to where it belongs. I don't want to see it for you. What did you say? Huh? Huh? You're gonna think about it? Thank you for that well wish. Lightning. Yeah, and this is what I say. I don't want book mapping to start impacting my perspective here. How's the shoulder doing, Wicks? By the grace of God, doing good, doing well. Was very healthy. Definitely healthier than I was at this time last year. At this time last year, I was just starting to feel pain. And I remember sitting there on stream with you guys in like February or March of last year. And I remember saying like, damn, this is like, I got a hernia and this is like my recovery process. This is what it's going to look like and how long it's going to take. And I remember sitting there like, I think it was March, might've been March of last year, or February. And I think Eddie asked me like, so how long was the recovery process? And I was like, man, it's looking like anything upwards of like 6 to 12 months. And Eddie's like, damn, so basically your entire 2025 is gone. Like you're out of commission for 2020. I was like, yeah. And I was looking ahead, man, please let me get back into like in shape and into my normal state. And it felt like so far ahead of me. It felt like, and now like, man, this shit is in the rear view mirror, right? When you focus on the work that needs to be done, you smash your goals as a byproduct of working, right? It's a side effect. And now look, it's in your rear view mirror. You got to do the same thing with poverty. Okay? Just concentrate on doing the work. Gotta thug it out. That was what we did. Dug it out. We worked on ourselves. We found God. Man. We become better people, better human beings, better members of society. And we create an example and we inspire others to follow in our footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get a retest? Retard. You might be right. It might still close below your level. We need a 30-minute bottom wick before driving up. Yes. Shit. I burned a hole in my shorts just now. I didn't even realize this shit was on me. Good thing I wasn't driving. That would have been fun. Yo, you guys ever get in a car, get on the highway, and realize there's a fucking bee in the car? That ever happened to you? caused the fire at the Wicks residence. That would have been funny. Yo, I flipped my. I almost caused a pile up on the BQE ones. A what? A bee. Like a bee. You ever get in the car and just start driving, all of a sudden there's a fucking bee flying around? Dude. I didn't just pull up. I pulled over backwards, sideways on like across 5 lanes of traffic. Ran out the car, forgot to put it in park. I didn't forget. I thought I did. I was in drive, but I put it in, and it was bad but I put it in park, and it was like, it was a show. I'm just lucky because I ended up chasing the car, jumping back into it, and putting the brakes on, and the bee was gone. I think I scared the shit out of it. B was like, I'm not driving with this crazy motherfucker. I'll take a different Uber. Guy sucks.
Have you ever seen a sport so beautiful that it's actually
Whoa, Sam,
terrifying?
turn it down.
Artistic swimming is hands down one of the most brutal,
Damn.
underrated disciplines.
Oh, sorry. Shit. My mic's not muted. Sorry.
What were you watching? The Olympics?
It's just some fucking YouTube reels. I was bored.
Oh. Okay. Copyright strike incoming. Crazy enough, China has made a massive effort in cleaning their air up. Pretty sure it's down by 60%. Not because of anything, any kind of pressure from the global community, but because they can't fucking see when they go outside. You go outside and there's just smog and it's just like cloudy with no fucking clouds in the sky from all the pollution. You could see it really nice when you walk around with like a 4K or 8K camera recording shit. You can actually fucking see the fog, like the pollution in the air. So China doesn't have a fucking choice because their people are walking around in masks normally every day because it's so fucking polluted. They're like, we got to do something about this. They're not doing it because it's like, oh, let's get rid of global warming. No, these fuckers can't see when they go outside in the middle of the day. They do have some nice cars. Damn, Daniel. Is that from today's stream? I haven't looked at it. $15 close, no top wick, top of the range. Yeah, man. Yes. Tap overall. This does nothing for me. This is creating a new range above our level. So right now, this would need to retrace. There's no buys here because, I mean, there's no sells here because any kind of closure is still a bullish closure on a higher time frame, right? The hourly is going to close here, bullish. 30 is going to close here, bullish. The 15 is going to close here. All right, no top wick on a previous candle. We might close bearish here, but this 15 just created that top wick for the higher time frame, which means we are likely to fill it, come up, versus we are likely to, to have a heavy push down. But I'd like a heavy push down so I can take more buys to retest the high. See some profits with you guys. I have some in mind for today so far. Love you. Thank you, man. Why don't you trade GJ anymore? Well,
I don't throw darts at a board. I bet on sure things.
and gold seems to be that thing. Hmm. Let Zoom door. Wait, I'll let you in. There's nobody at the door. Are you at the door? You're at the wrong door. What you waiting on, Wix? Let's hear your perspective. Just spoke about it. I'd like a pullback. I need a support to be created, right? What do we know about gold? Very technical, right? It creates a high and likes to retest highs. It's going to create a resistance. And once it creates a support, it's going to fill the range, aka retest the high, aka come back up to that resistance. We are at a rejection area. If we can close bearish here and push down, re-break the lows, we'll confirm resistance, right? And at that point, it'll be up to the market to find support so we can actually take advantage of it and retest the highs. Fish. So, right, the 15 here. Top wick on the previous candle, so we just created one in the first half of this 15, right? And can we now pull back, right? Can this 15 do something like this, right? Because what happens here? What happens here if this 15 does that? The 30 and the hourly have this as a wick to fill. They look like this, right? The hourly actually looks like this. Right, something like that. So if that's the case, we have this wick to fill. We're closing above the range on the higher time frame and the smaller time frame, right? Just this 15 right here is creating a range, small time frame range. So our job is to look for this, right, on the next hourly. Maybe the first 15, the first 30 does that. Get this. right? And our positions are here. Our positions are off the bottom wick here. And our key levels here. What's happening on the hourly at that point? Oh, just a wick fill. Right? While we are, filling the range, we're filling the wick. What do we know about wicks? Wicks are ranges on a smaller time frame. Whoa, all of this would start to make sense at that point, wouldn't it? Yeah, man. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
There you go. Bart's got the right idea. It's so crazy how you guys know what's coming when, in terms of discussions and in terms of my comments, and like you know the outro fully. You understand that every morning when I show up here, you're gonna hear what's the deal. Yo. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Crazy. He barks his ass off at somebody, and then he comes to me for like validation. Like, look what I did. Look what I did. I scared him away. He's so funny. He like looks for me to like validate his barking. Fucking neighbor that just pissed himself, and a dog that's so happy about it. After the breakdown, you're gonna hear. Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. You all know that. You know that you're gonna hear me say capiche. And like, you guys know that I could see you guys show up here all the time because you know that shit by heart. I feel no volume right now. This is gold. Doesn't care about how you feel. It's going to show you volume by closing outside the range. And I think like this candle was nothing but volume. Right? Volume turned all the way up. All the way up. Five minutes here from London Close. Happy. Coffee. I remember going to LA for the first time. And the only thing I would hear from people there was like, dude, say coffee. 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 Say door. Door. See? Look at him. He speaks a different language. Cool. That was funny. My first time in LA was 1990. Oh, I'm lying. 96. 6. Wow, Benny, you stink. Go out. Go back outside. Back outside, you stink. When you know gold go down, so take the short trade. No, I don't know when it will go down. I know that at some point I need to see down as a prerequisite, right? It's a stipulation that for me to take a position. Gold must come back down so I can take the buys to retest the highs. New York is like that. I'm trading till 10:30 max. Well, it's 10:56 a.m. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Day gold, do not take the retracement. We don't know. We don't know when. We know that when it happens, we will be in there, but we just don't know when it happens. 9:59. Well, oh, you're in the central time zone. You live somewhere in Tornado Alley. Am I correct? You're somewhere in Tornado Alley. Canada? Alright, so you're in northern Mexico then. Okay. Fine. Tornado Alley, northern Mexico, same thing. Eventually it gets there. Eventually the cold front gets there. You're in Manitoba. Land of the polar bears. Yeah. Nightlife must be great. Shout out to Manitoba. Land of the polar, land of the maple syrups. Alright, so we just held that level again, right? Where we tapped the wick. We held it. And back down we go. Will we go back down? I don't know. Don't know. But we need to move down to have any position. Could have been right into our first thousand pip position. Then we decided to sleep at 5 in the morning. What's the Olympics doing? Yeah. I need a good place for anyone in South Florida. I need a good place for a father-daughter date. Father-daughter lunch. What's a good place? I better not hear some of you go 11. I think my own, right? That's my only job as a dad, right? My only job as a father is to make sure she never sees the inside of that place. Buzz. Scowls. That's a pizzeria. Oh, that's in Pembroke Pines. Where's Hatch? Fort Lauderdale? Fort Lauderdale? I think I might have been there. Hatch. That sounds familiar. Was that downtown? Is that downtown Hollywood or is that Las Olas? Where is that? Located in New York and Florida. But check, didn't you? Yeah. Not too far from me. Yo, I've never been here at Putt Shack. Pretty cool. What is that? There's mini golf inside? Indoor mini golf? Upscale mini golf. Boy, that sounds pretty good, bro. 1825 waypoint. Alright. I'm not going to Putt Shack, gang. I will not be there today. Don't fucking wait for me at Putt Shack. Shouldn't be doing this on stream. Hold on, chat. Kids here. It's funny. It's so funny. I just told her that we're gonna go on a date right now. Like, on a date? I'm like, yeah, you and me on a date. She goes, but I'm not a big girl. I was like, you're my big girl. We're gonna go on a father-daughter lunch, right? Father-daughter date. She's like, really? Just you and me? Like, yes, you and I. Corrected her. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and my hair. I'll be right back. Ran out the room.
That's dope.
It's like, yo, honestly,
That's dope.
that conversation alone made my day. He said, but I'm not a big girl. We're gonna go on a date. And I was like, yeah, just, you know, lunch date. And she goes, all right, but only lunch. Funny. How old is she? She's 6. Yeah, she's the youngest one. The other two are in school. The 8-year-olds in school, 13-year-olds in school, the 21-year-olds in college. Yeah. Everybody and their mother in school. Only me. Only me. The fucking dropout is at home doing this shit. Session done, you think? I'm still here. I'm like, this has really been tough stream wise because we've been getting positions, but they've been coming off stream, and I'm really like it's about time we get some shit on stream here. Because like yesterday, we waited. The position showed up at midnight for me. Midnight. An hour after stream. I'd really like to give this stream some dubs.
Me and Sam was on.
Yeah, I saw you, Samwise Gamgee and
Dr. Holmes, Nick. I forget the young lady's name.
Chelsea. Or actually, I'm not gonna stop. Isha, maybe.
Took a no drawdown trade. It was beautiful.
Breakout or a wick entry?
Breakout.
Breakout.
Kenny,
What up? What up?
that level that I wanted to get out at last night, and we got out a little early just because prices were tracing it. It went to that level perfectly, and then went down.
Yep. And then it went down weird. I got off and I put it back on. Yeah, it went all the way down after that.
The night crew.
Yeah.
Gang. Join the Discord. It's free, and after the stream, they be running or outside of the stream, they'll be running live sessions. So this morning, I think Turpy was hosting the live New York session before we hopped onto the YouTube series, posting that in the Discord, and then last night, right after the Asian session, Kenny was running it, right? Pre-London or post-Asian, whatever you want to call it. And,
yeah. Right around midnight. Yeah.
Around midnight, yeah, that's when I took positions too. Kenny said, "I put the wife to bed." Like,
Exactly.
yo, me and you, bro, we could go into business together. We open up a place, just putting people's wives to bed. Teaching, we open a course, a signals community for that.
Well, at least 200 pips, Nick. Like I said. Mm-hmm.
The Wife to Bed Club.
Yeah,
Last
it's a
week,
good- it's a
Sam,
good-
Kenny, and I and other people caught at least 200 pips. Yeah, it's. I saw you guys getting some pippage in there. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, that makes the Discord like incredibly valuable. Invaluable. It's just it's a great group of people, and everyone's got a lot of experience. Everyone's kind of found their, it's coming to their own here. Community in the game as well, right?
Yeah, everybody do a little bit. Everybody do a little bit.
Yeah, Discord's been growing. Trying to get that to 2,000 members. YouTube's been growing, trying to get to 50,000. We're more than halfway there, so let's go with 30.2k subs. Please help out. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Please share the stream. Please sub to the channel, share the stream, and help me grow this community. It does not look great as of yet, but somebody called out this level earlier, and it really wasn't bad, but it's the 180 pip stops. But that limit there, maybe the only one was it. Anything else wasn't that great here. The limit here at 530, way before New York session, that was good. Right now, you're seeing the last bit of volume for London close. Doesn't mean like it won't set up, right? We've seen positions here 11:30, 12, around noon. Happen. We need to see clear and obvious pullback here.
Oh, shoot.
Booked 1 to 8, 61,420. Done. I love Forex. Nice. God forbid you drop a community link after that. Join my community. I'll be tight as fuck. Love Forex, love futures, love trading. Love what you do. What I do. Oh shit. People at the Zoom door, come in. Says the Discord link is invalid. Or perhaps is banned. No. I don't think he's banned. He would tell us that he was banned and for us to unban him, right? This would be a really good opportunity to actually communicate. So, you know, if it doesn't walk like a duck or talk like a duck, probably not a duck. Or it could be a duck.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, yeah.
The link is there for Discord, and I just clicked on it. It works. It automatically asks you to put your name and information. It goes directly to the clubhouse. So either you're clicking the wrong link or something else happened. And if you were banned,
let us know why. What happened?
Yeah, then yeah, if he was banned, Smokes, if you were banned, then I mean that's just part of the game. It's just what it is. We're not gonna unban you if we banned you. There must have been a reason why. But if you were not banned, then the link that we put in there, I sent to you, should be working.
Don't be lazy and learn this shit. That's like telling people to not be a human being. Right? Laziness is like it's in human nature, right? Part of human nature. It's not laziness, but I would say procrastination, which is, I mean, you can interpret that as laziness. It's like, yeah, it's a human nature to innovate and create and more, but like, man, it's just a natural state for some people. Making head and show, as long as you're not giving it, well, you good in my book. Yeah, let it make it. Let it be made. The link is valid, yes. But yeah, don't be lazy to learn this shit, right? It's like, be counterintuitive, but that's the thing here. A lot of the things we do are counterintuitive. Once you're able to kind of, you know, peace with that, things will be much easier. Leave him alone. Let him be. He's extra hyper today. And you're extra beautiful. You look glamorous. I'm one lucky guy to go on a date with you. You know that? Huh? How do you look glamorous? Oh, look at it. You got the sequins. You working it, girl. You make it pop. You're gonna have a good time, right? We're gonna have a good time. We're not bringing Benny because otherwise he'll destroy the place. But if you want an empty restaurant, if you want to have the place to ourselves, I'll bring Benny. Yeah, he'll clear the place out real quick. You want the place to ourselves? Yo, stop. Stop, bro. Go outside. Look, you're not gonna fight me. He's doing like this with his paw. Just so you. No, we're not gonna take him. Look at it. Like, you think people want to see him in a restaurant? He's too scared. It's huge. Yeah, he's not gonna fit. All right. Ooh, bring him over there. Bring him over there. Hey, stop. Go outside. Go outside. Outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go. Come. Get out. You want to take something out of Benny's mouth? You just grab it and pull it over the pool. Guy hates the water. As soon as I start pulling it next to the pool, he lets go of that shit. Alright, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Don't shoot. You over here like, solved him. All right, let's see what we got here. Are we gonna break through this? Or are we gonna form resistance? Where's the 4-hour level here? Yeah, bark my ass, bro. You're not coming in here. My pops be like that. Somebody honks at my dad, he'd be like, beat my ass. Stops here. $15 no bottom wick here, but the 30 got one, huh? Oh, let me let this damn dog in. Either go outside or sit down. Yeah. Spot. Spot. Thank you. Fire defendant 90. I respect with what you're doing, helping others, just give motivation to others they can learn this. Put the work in. Yeah, put the work in. I concur. Do we push up to the top of the range here? Here's the deal. The 4-hour looks absolutely amazing here, right? It's a beautiful looking 4-hour for a limit. Target price here. It just doesn't fall in line with the 1 hour and the 30 and the 15. I need all of that to be the same level. Right? And over here, multiple instances are at 109 level, which is not a level on any time frame except the 15. I wonder if we blow straight through this. All right, past all this. Damn. There's a Farza, you fucking threw me off, bro. Stop messaging muted, bro. Every day this guy shows up just to mute me. Every day. Where's that Wix 9 stream? Yep. I won't be in for Asian after the session. Sam, Kenny for 2 weeks going to Dubai. 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 Yeah, bro. I was just about to say something and it threw me off. You're muted. Throws me off. Annoying. I love you, bro, but this guy shows up, clicks mute. You can get sick and tired of your own shit, not of mine. You're sick and tired of my shit. That means what I'm doing is working. That means I've drilled it into your head so much that it's now ingrained in there, and that's why you find it, you know. Annoying. That's why you're tired of it. Buyers defending that. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, but like they're defending 90, but like what happened to all the orders that were at like 72? You said 75, like
It was at 65.
65. Why were those?
There were massive sellers there. Yeah.
So are these buyers at 90 stronger than the sellers there? Like, why does that need to hold, right? Is there a lot of orders at 90, or what are you basing that on? How was the Asian session earlier? We got 30 pips. Buys at 90 got pulled. Okay. It's so weird, right? It's like buying into the 4-hour level here. Four minutes on this 15. Never made a bottom wick. Not yet. The entirety of it, since there's a big level, 1599, 5100. Yeah, but what's your entry, Drizzle? What was your confirmation for entry? I'm trying to understand how you're using book map of price action. What's your confirmation? What tells you like, all right, this is where I buy, or this is where I set my limit? Right. I get it. You see orders at a level, right? Well, what's your confirmation for entry? Because like you said, there's massive amount of sellers at 65, but that's not a confirmation for entry as you're pushing up there, right? Sells. It just wouldn't make sense, price action wise. So put all these on filled bottom wicks. Then I think the last 2 to 3 weeks, it's like it's been a new characteristic of gold that like you get a lot of drives without getting the wick. Trap liquidity. So like, what are you saying? Like, you had an understanding that it would blow through those orders? Or that it would get there? How did you play it? Yeah, we're just saying 4 minutes left in the 15, no bottom wick. Will it make one? 500 points from TP. This better not pull back. I expect a pullback here. This candle leaving a top wick. 30's closing. You're going to need the next 30 to give a bottom wick, right? As you're pulling back here, this probably this bearish little momentum can be the bottom wick for the next 30 to continue up here. Maybe you make a bottom wick for the previous 15. So 50.86, 50.85. Possible retracement. Maybe 82. 50.82.8 makes sense. And once the hourly closes, this would be a good level to retrace to. Get some more buys. I like to see heavy orders come in and price fail to continue, followed by market executed orders in the opposite direction to trap liquidity. So heavy orders come in here, price fails to continue, right? Then you see market orders executed in the other direction. Trap liquidity, right? So as you start re-breaking the levels of those heavy orders, you just get in manually, market order. Or are you still now waiting for a closure on the candle? I feel like we're looking at the same thing, just differently. Or just even the same way, just kind of using different tools to look at it. You will market execute with a tight stop. It's still price action. Yeah, it's absolutely price action. No. There's no indicator without the price action. But yeah, but so your stop is a set number of pips, right? Or points instead of any kind of level. Right, so as you're breaking highs up here, right? You're breaking past the orders, right? You're understanding what's going on. What are you keeping a stop at? Just what, back in range, previous candle, firm candle, like in this case, right? Or you have a set number of pips, like 20 pips, 50 pips. All right, the 30 closed, respecting that level. That's a 4-hour level. That's what I was saying, right? We leave a top wick, and we're going to need a bottom wick on the next one, so that pullback might come down at 85, 82 areas. This is good, and I'll tell you why this is good. If we can get the hourly to close like it is right now, right? With this wick to fill. And if we can get this 30 to close bare like it is right now, maybe with the bottom wick. This is what the 30 closure would look like. I will have a top wick sell here. Come down as this is a 4-hour level. And we have an onion. And here's a big difference in taking this top wick versus the bottom wick here. The reason I love taking the top wick entry on an onion or a wick entry on an onion, right? Because it could be a bottom wick heading up here if it's a bullish onion, is because the runners run. In this situation, right? Whenever you get a onion here and you take this break at a low, very often the next candle top wick is exactly that break of the low. Right? And this is where your runners get stopped out by a pip or two, or one break even, just tap me out, and right? But an entry here is this is a lot rarer than the what I just showed you than this. And this is why I like the weekend. So, but you're risking the fact that you've never broke the low, so you might not continue, right? But the key here is that a lot of times as you're doing this, right, you're gonna, even if you don't continue, you at least get to your flip and then the rebreak of the highs if it doesn't continue. So you have the advantage point of the flip, right, or the low of the candle, and then you can actually add on positions as you break that low. But your runners from here, you know, are much likelier to survive than they are from here. Or this top wick is much less likely to tap them in. And that's the reason I like these wick entries. And yeah, there will be times where price can just, oh, forget it, we're not making that bottom wick and just runs up against you. You know, there'll be times when it breaks the highs and then comes down. And that's when you'll have your second chance opportunities. But I really like runners that top wick entry much more than the break of the lows on the onion. Oh man, I really needed that stretch there. Getting sore from all this thinking. Thing is, this is a 4-hour level. That doesn't mean we have to hold it right now on the 15 or the 30, right? We can still break the highs, back down, close below, and 4 hours a long ass candle. We got 2.5 hours left in this 4 hour. A lot could happen here. This Starbucks wasn't enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna be here through at least noon. I gotta run. Thanks for value. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Yep, sir. We here through at least noon. See if this can start pulling back. If it doesn't, take it to the signature. Come here. I've got a pretty
sharp, boy. Yeah. First hands, first, yeah. Here, hold this up. Yeah, put it up, put it up. That's good. Hold on, hold it up, hold it up. Do the chunk, do the chunk. Later, later time, later. Definitely not no volume. We'll see. We'll call it at noon if it doesn't set up. It's gonna been, rallying here the whole time. Yeah, we started right here. A rally. Need a pullback. Need a support. Don't have that yet. We're at a 4-hour level. Be a good place to pull back. Eating seaweed. 45 seconds here for the 15. Maybe that candle. Let's see. Like candle on the 15. Not really. It's pretty heavy body. I was gonna say if we get a late candle top wick opening, I have a sell limit here at 51.09. But so far not looking like a late candle. Maybe open with a bottom wick. Candle followed by another heavy candle, followed by another heavy candle. Twelve minutes here for the 1 hour. X9 is confused. Well, patience looks like confusion to people who need to gamble. So maybe you are severely disillusioned by what it is that I do. Right? Might be getting it. We might be getting it. We spoke about it. We get this bearish closure here. Well, closing bullish on the hourly. Top wick now to that 4-hour level here. Boom. We'll be able to come down. Let's see how this closes. 9 minutes here. Get it. I get it here. Oh, give me a sec.
Yeah, I see your lips moving, but can't tell if you're talking to us because
I am talking to you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I
Alright,
just
you're
did a whole fucking breakdown here. All right, so fuck, I gotta do this all over again. The 4-hour level is here, right? The key here is to close below the 4-hour after tapping the 1 hour, and we did. We hit the 1 hour, right? And if this 1 hour can push us back below 50.97, that means the 30 will close bearish below there. And if that's the case, right, we're holding the 4-hour resistance after bouncing off the 1 hour level. Any break of the lows should bring us down, but I don't want the break of the lows. I want a top wick entry. And if that's the case, we would need nice drop here in the next 90 seconds. Maybe about a 50, 60, 80 pip drop. Come on, it can happen. We need the 30 to come down here. One minute. Need to close respecting the 4-hour level. Got to close below. If we don't, I'm expecting this to push up through the top of the range before coming back down. Right now, it has a chance, right? It has a chance for this area to break as a support or to hold as a support. And if it holds as a support, sells are not valid. Okay, look at that. The 4-hour might hold. Yeah. Stops here. Oof. Open right at it. $30 did not close bearish. Came down, respected it, and we closed up. Now, let's go back to these. This song gotta go. I'm sorry, gang. It's throwing me off. Yeah, maybe a celery play. I like the break of the lows here. Have to hold in the 4-hour. It's only the 15, and we're creating higher highs, higher lows, even with that 15 closure. And my issue here is the 4-hour level can be interpreted like this as well. And if we look here, kind of held it. Right, the 15 closed right at it. $30 still closed bullish. Yeah, I should put it in. Damn, look at the 1 hour, right? Ready to take off. Yeah, it's not there yet. At any moment, this 1 hour, with a 1 hour range, right? It's the wick fill. Any moment we can re-break the highs here and continue bullish. We did not get a bearish closure on that 30. The 15 didn't really fake out. Came down, but didn't fake out. Closed right at it. Because we're coming down here at any moment, right? We can re-break the highs and continue up here on the 1 hour. Took a solid loss in Asian. Have been patiently waiting for a setup to form ever since. Yeah, ideally somewhere down there, but looks clean. We'd rather get some buy. It's going to be this 15. I like this. We broke the previous 15 low. Wick to fill. I think I'm going to have a buy stop here. 115. Buy stop. As long as it's this candle, playing shots. One-hour wick fill. And we have the previous candle body, top of the body is the candle. If we re-break the lows, I'll delete. This has to be, it has to be this 15 that slingshots up. I had a chance. Yeah, that 5 came back down. Reflip. Huh? Are we gonna get it? Tops will be the loaded candle. TP the wick fill. Um, 51.055, I think, break even. 51. 51.02. 51.03, I'm sorry, 51.02.8. Gotta be this 15. Okay, we gotta do it here, a slingshot. Otherwise, we close below, at which point, I'll slingshot here, and might be a later candle. See what happens. Break out of lows, we'll delete. Lows rebroken. Delete, 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 delete. Man. Oh, he tapped it already. Muted? No, I'm not muted. I'm just thinking. Pullback's great here. Yeah, so a lot of prop firms blocked. MGC and GC got the message. Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, the idea here for a limit was to get this bottom wick first and set the buy limit. But again, this top wick. The hourly looks amazing. 30 looks great. The 15 sucks. Black. I'm gonna wait on a pullback. I do expect positions here at some point throughout the day. I expect positions unless I'm sitting at like a Chili's or something. Then, then no position. But I do expect to get some positions. I would like a retest of the highs. I just don't know in what way, shape, or form it's going to show up here. And I mean, this might even be the next 4 hour, right? In about an hour and a half from now, if we just end up chopping it up over here. I don't like the break of the highs on the 1 hour for one reason. The 15 just closed below. We don't have a bottom with current 15. We're not really driving off of support. Just coming up here makes me think that this is going to reflip bearish. And if it doesn't, it's going to need to close back up above here for us to look for buys. Right? We're going to need to close back above range. Going to have to get this 30 close above, and then we can look for a break of the highs on the next candle for the hourly, right? So if the 30 gives us a weak bearish closure, we can look for a seller replay come up, but it's going to have to come back up here, right? Because that seller replay would be the break of the hourly high. So if this is what we get here, if it prints like this, we are looking for the break of the highs on the next candle, and ideally a better stop would be a current candle stop, right? As long as we're able to break into this previous range, fail, and he breaks the highs here, would be a seller replay. Which means we would need the 15 to now close back up above, right? We had the 15 close below. Now we need this 15 to close up above. We could have looked for this 15 bottom wick if it opened up to the downside first, but unfortunately that's not what happened. One of them was lying, and I know it's the 15. Yeah, I don't think the 15 has really shown its hand yet. I think this closure will be it. Let's see. Maybe this is the last closure. Last closure. 12 minutes here. Last closure we're going to see here. If it doesn't do what we wanted to do, we'll call it a session. All right. I tried. I've given it an extra hour, right? Technically.
11:30 we were gonna go, but I'm giving it an extra hour just to see if the setup doesn't.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Yeah, your boy's out of protein, gang. I have to reevaluate the size of our protein purchase. Definitely not enough. Stop. Seven minutes here. A lot of time. The 15 just gonna run because
It doesn't make sense for this to break the highs here on the 15 to just come back down and re-break that low. The break of the 30 and the hourly highs. What are we gonna do, 15? What are we gonna do? I really want to add these buys on. Let's see if it pushes up or if it's able to hold. The bears are able to hold here. Five minutes here on this 15. $4:20 on the clock. We can get this 30 salary play. Come on. Special guest, Yo Wix, what up? Doesn't look like that 15 was lying just yet, but it looks like it's going to be a signal channel position for later on. Again, please drop a like and sub to the channel. Please share the stream as well. Please help me grow this community. Need help. She's fast. Aaron Jackson. I'm watching speed skating. She looked like Captain America. Oh, she's on world record pace. Oh, she's Olympic record. No, didn't get it. Two minutes here. Dos. I'm special. Yes, you are. You're very special. Don't listen to the other kids. No matter what they tell you. It don't look like it's gonna happen here. I want the break of the 1 hour high. Gotta happen correctly. For now, it looks like we're respecting that 4 hour level. Which is a possibility too, right? We could chop around here, and eventually the 4 hour closes below 1596. Next 4 hours coming down for the rest of the evening, for the rest of the day. By the way, we will do this again in about 7 hours from now. We will run our Asian session live stream, so please show up, and I will see you there. And yeah, show up, show up. That's all you got to do. Farzo said, if you say so, I'm special. If you say so. Nobody's more special than Farzo. He knows it. If you say so. Damn. So 10 seconds here, and don't look like we're going to get it. Unless get a bottom wick here and a slingshot to come up, re-breaking the hourly highs, creating a 30 celery play here in top wick first. All right, yep, let's call it. Do I have to show up later for Asian? Yeah, Asian session will start at 8 p.m. Eastern, around 7:30 p.m. Eastern actually tonight. So 7 hours from now on this channel. So 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will open up the live stream and we will run our Asian session. Okay, so make sure you're there. Oh, bullshit. Well, bullshit doesn't call you back. Don't start without you. Okay, we'll try not to. Were you able to solve that phone's firewall issue? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not sure what you are talking about. Was this something like that was an issue a month or 2 or 3 or 5 months ago? Because like if it is, like I wouldn't remember. The amount of shit I got on my plate, I will not remember. Muted still?
All right, thanks, Wix.
Muted always?
No, you're not. Farther's just being a dick. Thanks, Wix. Thanks, mods, chat, Zoom gang, everybody. Appreciate you all. Unfortunately, we didn't take a position, but remember, not taking a position means that you haven't lost either. So
yo, come pick me up. Let's go eat.
Setups. What's up?
Come pick me up. Let's go eat.
Pick you up. Let's go eat. All right. I'm gonna fly down there.
Air J.
I'm gonna fly down there. Be there in about fucking 18 hours. Oh man. Hey, if you guys haven't done so, by the way, we'd appreciate it if you could just drop a like as well. Sub to the channel, share it with some friends, like-minded people. And don't forget, we got Asian session tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, Asian session. When you sub, you'll get the notification. So make sure you come and join us. Get some more interesting information. Farzo, bro, what the hell, bro? he made me forget what I was saying.
Don't read too much into it. Don't read too much into the chat.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Anyways, appreciate you, Wix. Appreciate everybody. And we'll see you guys tonight, Asian session. If you haven't done so, take a look at the Signals channel. Come and join. Nightbot will have the information in there. So there are positions that are taken outside of the live streams, and you can come and join us, as well as in the clubhouse chat, on Discord, and a few other things as well that you get through that. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys tonight. Appreciate you.
You coming through? Coming through? It's gonna be late for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's always late for me. It's 6 hours. I'm 6 hours ahead of you. So when we start Asian, it's 2 a.m. where I am.
Future.
That's why I don't speak to you anymore.
Wait for the celery. I mean, yeah, man, I'd like to break the highs. I mean, we I just doubt that it will. I think we need to come down here, but if it does, like, I'll obviously call it in the signal channel. But I like the break of the hourly highs. I just don't know how we'll get there. Will it get there on this candle? Shit, we might push up heavy now.
Give me the fucking hourly break. All right, no, let's call it here. I'm gonna call it. Take it into the Signal channel. You guys got to join Signals to get these dubs. Man, I think this candle breaks down, comes down here. We're wasting, time. And then come back here for a proper position. Is it a crazy time for you? That's not a crazy time. 8 p.m. Eastern is a perfect time for everyone in the world. Right? So you just go based on our schedule. We're gonna need you to stretch a little. Bend a little. Like, if life don't stretch you, are you being tested?
What Jomar is saying, who in the world is Jay? Russ came out of nowhere.
No, he didn't come out of nowhere. He's from Spain.
Well, I'm not from Spain. I live in Spain.
He came out of the U.S. Spain.
Yeah, he hasn't. I've never seen his name before except for today, so he may have not written anything.
Yeah, no, there's
So he
a
has
lot
no
of
idea
you
who I
gotta
am,
you
but,
gotta understand. There's a lot
it's all
of new
good.
viewers that
I'm like, bro,
aren't really
don't you
used
need
to
to worry
everyone
about it.
that's on here. A lot of new.
Yeah, true.
Word.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you? Yeah, I'm just some guy that does some filler once in a while here and there. When
Jay
there's
is the #1 hype man, the ultimate hype man. Everyone should have a hype man like Jay.
What?
Yeah. Your mic's fucked though. Your mic sounds like ass.
My mic's still fucked up?
Yeah, it's all good though, because we're in the
Yeah.
stream.
I'm using new headphones. What the hell?
Yeah, return them bitches. It's not the headphones, it's the mic.
Oh, I mean the mic. Yeah, they were €1. I am underwater. Yeah.
They were €1.
Yep.
What are
It's
those,
the
fucking-
plug-in jack.
The jet blue ones.
No, they were probably worse than that.
You got them shits at the fucking airport fucking terminal.
Yeah. No, I have the Bluetooth ones, but I use them. I have them upstairs in the bedroom, so I use them at night, not to bother the family.
Jay's really
And I keep
splurging on
forgetting to
his
bring it down.
fucking trading equipment here.
Yo, man, I could go broke with €1. That shit is expensive, especially that I only make US money. I don't make I don't make no euros, bro.
Dollars dropping.
It cost me a fortune to convert that shit and send it over here. And the fees in the bank saying, "Oh, we gotta fuck you here, we gotta fuck you there. Oh, let me charge you another
I don't
100
have
here,
that many
100 there." I'm
holes.
like,
What you
what?
talking about?
The bank
me my
charges
money.
me a fortune to transfer funds from the States to Europe to Spain, bro. It's nasty, nasty.
All right, there's the Bears
Yeah,
flip.
it's wired.
All right, gang. Yeah, we'll take this into the Signal channel once it sets up. Everybody else, Zoom gang, I'll see you guys tonight. Signal channel, possible positions in a little bit. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Jay, appreciate you. Everyone else on cam, Jordan, I see you. Sam, thanks for your input today. And everybody else, see you guys later on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. See you guys tonight. Make sure you show up for Asian session, and let's get these dubs. Get these fucking positions. Later.